Appeals court keeps Trump's $100,000 H-1B visa fee blocked.
A federal appeals court has rejected the Trump administration's bid to revive a $100,000 fee on new H-1B visas, keeping a lower court ruling in place while the legal fight continues. Business Insider reports the appeals court decision means the administration cannot immediately enforce the massive fee. The Guardian reports the Boston-based First U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals declined to put on hold a June 8 ruling that struck down the fee as an unlawful tax Congress never authorized. This is a major immigration, business, and workforce story. The H-1B program allows U.S. employers to sponsor highly skilled foreign workers, often in technology, engineering, healthcare, research, finance, and higher education. The Trump administration argued that a much higher fee would discourage abuse, protect American workers, and make companies think harder before hiring foreign talent. But states and business groups argued the $100,000 charge went far beyond normal visa processing fees and functioned like a tax that only Congress can authorize. The lawsuit was brought by 20 Democratic state attorneys general, according to both Business Insider and The Guardian. The lower court ruling found the fee unlawful, and now the appeals court has refused to pause that ruling while the government appeals. In plain English, that means employers filing H-1B cases are not currently subject to the $100,000 fee while the injunction remains in place.
Who is affected most by this ruling?
Startups, hospitals, universities, and smaller technology firms. A $100,000 fee changes hiring math overnight. Large companies may absorb it. Smaller employers often cannot.
The impact is bigger than Silicon Valley. H-1B workers are often associated with large tech companies, but the program also touches hospitals, universities, public research, semiconductor design, biotech, cybersecurity, and engineering firms. In some regions, hospitals rely on foreign-trained specialists. Universities rely on researchers and faculty. Smaller companies use H-1B sponsorship when they cannot find specific technical skills in the domestic labor market. A sudden six-figure fee could push those employers out of the program entirely. Current visa costs are usually in the thousands. Trump's policy would add a $100,000 charge. Smaller employers would feel the sharpest impact. Hiring timelines could slow. Some roles could move offshore. Congress may need to act if the administration wants a major fee change.
What is the real policy tension?
The tension is worker protection versus talent access. Policymakers want to prevent abuse, but if the fee is too high, companies may move work abroad instead of hiring Americans.
That is the unintended consequence question. A company blocked from hiring a needed specialist in the US may not automatically hire an American worker. It may delay the project, outsource the role, open a team in another country, or move research where the talent is easier to hire. That is why business groups often argue for targeted enforcement rather than broad fee spikes. They say punish fraud, require wage transparency, audit replacement cases, and tighten compliance, but do not price legitimate employers out of the system.
Why does the tax label matter?
Agencies can recover processing costs, but they cannot create major revenue measures without Congress. The bigger and more punitive the fee looks, the harder it is to defend as routine administration.
For employers, the immediate takeaway is stability, at least for now. The appeals court did not end the case. It simply refused to let the fee take effect while the appeal proceeds. That means HR teams, immigration lawyers, hospitals, universities, and technology companies will keep watching for the next move. The Trump administration could continue appealing. It could ask the Supreme Court for emergency relief. Or it could work with Congress to create a new statutory fee structure that has a stronger legal foundation. Watch whether the Trump administration seeks Supreme Court emergency action. Watch whether Congress introduces a bill to authorize a higher H-1B fee. Watch how employers adjust filing strategies while the injunction remains in place. Watch whether the administration pivots toward audits and wage rules instead of fee escalation. And watch whether this becomes a midterm issue in states with large technology, medical, and university workforces. Trump wanted to make skilled worker visas dramatically more expensive. For now, the courts are saying that kind of price tag needs stronger legal authority. The policy fight is not over, but the message from the appeals court is clear. A $100,000 visa fee cannot simply be switched back on while the case continues.